My name is Phylicia Ghee. My work is back there in the back corner. It's the two pieces of, it's a self-portrait of me standing on a bridge, and I'm wearing a piece of fabric that has a lot of writing on it. I am a visual artist and photographer. My work is always surrounding photography, but I also like to use different mediums, and I like to experiment and try different things. And it can get it's very process oriented, and it's always very conceptual and based in my writing, and also just it is like a physical representation of my psyche, and it is my effort to constantly navigate my psyche and to try to maintain sanity amongst all the things that happen in my life. So that's basically what my work is, and in that particular piece, I'm now transitioning into performance and video and things like that. So that piece is when I was staying in Italy I stayed there for 4 months doing study abroad. And that particular piece, I created this 30-foot long piece of fabric, and I wrote on it, and I used it as a diary over that time that I was staying there. And then on my last day there, which was April 20th, I wrapped myself in this fabric, and I walked through the city midday and climbed over a bridge, which is illegal, but it's okay. And basically it was to represent my time there, and just I was carrying my words with me. I was carrying my thoughts and my experiences and my feelings with me, and I dragged them through the streets on that day. And I climbed over this bridge, and it's kind of like this monumental thing. It's like carrying my cross, basically. So it's called "And She Bearing Her Words," chapter 4, verse 20. And that's from a quote in the Bible that says, "And he bearing his cross." So that's what it comes from, and then it was April 20th. So it's basically about, it's more so than just about my time in Italy. It's about my presence in this life, and my carrying the weight of these words, of these thoughts, of these things with me. And then it kind of, in the piece particularly, it looks like I jumped, and that's great because I didn't really anticipate that, but I felt like if I could have, I would have jumped.